Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Waystone. My name is Naragath, and I want to start off by saying, sorry I haven't uploaded Waystone in a couple weeks. To put it bluntly, I've been a little busy. It's been busy outside of YouTube, so unfortunately that meant that I didn't really have the time to record a proper episode that I was happy with. I mean, there's some things that I've done. If you keep up with some of the other members of the server, you will know that I did a little bit of a prank. Unfortunately, there's some of that footage that I had, and that the hard drive that I recorded to decided to, well, it was old. it reached the end of its lifespan, so I did lose a little bit of footage in that. Thankfully, it was just a little bit of footage. It wasn't a whole lot. At least, what I would have been putting in the episode. The replay, hopefully, is still good. It's on a different hard drive, so that should still be good, and that should play here in a little bit. If it doesn't, well, that means that the replay is no good. I've had a couple issues lately where the replays from my replay mod haven't been saving properly. So, being able to edit them and then put them together has been a little bit of a challenge. So, anyway, with that out of the way, welcome back to the Waystone. My name is Naragath, and in the last episode, we started work on a cow farm and had plans for a sheep farm. Since then, I have decorated this area. I put some stuff up. As you can see, I went with mainly a spruce theme and dark oak, which I think works out pretty good. I love some of the red concrete here, and yes, I know this is kind of loud. Hopefully I'll remember to turn it down in post, but yeah. So this is where the cows are going, and only the cows. You got them down there. Probably end up putting like either iron bars or some glass here, just so I don't accidentally fall in. That might not be a bad idea. But anyway, you can see over here, we have some sheep over here. And if I flip this lever, and come over here, it is a wool farm of sorts. Now, it's not the most efficient one. As you can see, it does have some minor issues. But overall, I mean, it works for what it is. And it allows me to get a decent amount of wool. And then once I'm done, come over here, just turn that off, and then I can throw my shears back into the dropper here, or the hopper there. Normally when I do this, I try to remember to fill up my inventory, just so I don't have that happen. But as you can see, some of the wool blocks, they don't quite make it where they need to go. I have a couple hoppers down there, so I may change that a little bit so that there's more hoppers, so that we have less of a chance of them not working. But it works pretty good. I've already got a few stacks of wool. And then as far as cows go, that works pretty well. I don't have any wheat on me, unfortunately, so I can't show that in action. But I got that working the way I wanted to. Had to do a little bit of editing of the redstone from what you saw last time. Could head back there. Yeah, nothing too crazy, nothing too drastic. Let's go ahead. Oh. There we go. Anyway, so from what we got, it's pretty simple. We have the button here. This is for the breeder. We got this going into the monostable circuit. This is pretty much the same. I just moved it out of block. Because what I had happen is that once I put the lava in, it didn't seem to be doing this prior, but once I got the lava in, once you activated the water, the lava would activate too, so you'd get obsidian. Not exactly what I had in mind. So I moved it back a block so it wouldn't bud powder this dropper here. And then over here, we have, this is the button to activate the lava. Comes into this monostable circuit, which sends a pulse up there. And we also have a dot here to activate the dispenser. So it'll activate it here. Then after a short delay, it'll turn off. So pretty simple, but it works well. So as you can kind of see by my inventory, I got plenty of steak. Most of what was in here I've already moved out of here, but most of this goes from testing. What would happen is I would breed these guys up, and thanks to entity cramming, I might lose a couple in the process. So yeah, that was the thing, but it wasn't too big of a deal. But anyway, all that leather I moved to another area that I'm going to show here in a little bit, as I need to go get my redstone box. But the main focus for today is to be solving stuff like this, where I have random shulker boxes, random chests around, and the original plan was to do basically stuff like this on multiple levels. And that's all fine and dandy, except that I'm running into space issues. For, to put it mildly. While I can fit one on top of another, and that was part of the original design, it is very tight fitting, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. However, the one thing I did not account for is things like a cow farm or a skeleton farm. So I think you can kind of guess where I'm going with this, that putting these farms in kind of puts a damper on some of those areas. It makes it a little difficult to put them in. So what I've done over the course of the past week, I've been redesigning my storage system, and that's what we're going to put in today. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to head over to spawn. I'm going to go get some of my shulker boxes. I'm going to show you something that we did over the weekend. So, be right back. Alright, and welcome back, everyone. So, I just went and checked my post office box. Nothing's in there. No big deal. But, what I want to show you guys is over in that direction. For those who don't know, on last Sunday, I had my first live stream, which, I think went out pretty good. And one thing the thing that we worked on is this guy right here. The nice little bridge that's connecting spawn to what's going to be the modern district over here. And then we went ahead and continued it over to this Extreme Hills area. And this is Lifter's base, so we kind of connected that all up. And, obviously we got more work to do. Not only at the end there, but also, actually connecting this up to the modern district. But that's going to be coming, later on. And then I think the plan is probably also to connect the ME tower right up to it. And then over here, this is where I have planned to put the bookshop. And after we put in the bridge, I said it was totally fine to put it there. I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to change my plans for this slightly. And nothing too drastic. It's still going to go in this area. But what I want to kind of do is I want to incorporate the bookshop under the bridge. I was talking with Cornelia, and we kind of it kind of became like a little bit of a brainstorm here. That I'm also came up with a new name for the shop. As it was, I had a very much a work in progress name for it. But now I think I'm going to be calling it the Books Under the Bridge. Get it? Yes, I know. Unfunny joke on something funny. But anyway, for what we did in the time that we took to build this, which was 2.5 hours to construct all this, I think it came out really well. Anyway, coming over here to get some stuff. I got some other stuff that I want to pick up from here, and then I'll meet you guys back at base where I will be continuing work on a new storage system. So I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Alright, and welcome back. So now that I have the shulker boxes that I wanted to bring over here and some other bits and bobs, time to get started working on where this storage system is going to be. And I'm going to be putting it in here. And yeah, I got a lot of digging. I'm going to start with, what did I figure up? 31 wide by about 50 or 60 long. Box that's also by about 12 deep, I think. 6 deep. It's going to be from basically this level to the next level, and then going out that distance. So I got a lot of digging to do, so I'm going to go ahead and get cracking on that. Probably going to turn that into a little bit of a replay, and yeah, I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Alright, and welcome back, everyone. So I've got the majority of the area dug out for my storage room. I think this is enough, if I did my math somewhat correctly. I don't know if it's far enough, but as you can see over there, as we get over there, we kind of start seeing some daylight. So I might have to do a little bit of terraforming over here if this isn't far enough over. Won't know until I start setting, a good bit of it up. So, yeah, now the next part is to get a lot of wood. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and repair my pick, and I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Alright, and welcome back, everyone. So I decided to derp again. I wasn't watching the time, and I am now recording this at the time that I'm normally releasing this video, so sorry. So hopefully you guys can forgive me for that. But I've done quite a bit of work on the storage room here. So to start things off, we have the very important part, the administrative offices here. We have a random office here with top-notch accommodations, as I'm sure you will agree. Can't get much better than that. And then over here we have Jerry's office, in which he's going to oversee all the redstone that I'm going to do back here and tell me everything that I'm doing wrong. Aren't you? You're going to tell me a lot of that, huh? Anyway, moving on, we have the main floor here. We have 2 item elevators here. One's going to be for non-stackable items. The other one's going to be for stackable, sortable items. And with the one that's non-stackable, non-sortable, they're going to go straight over to the miscellaneous chests. Partly because, well, there's no point in sending them through the system if you can't sort them. And it's also in case I decide to be a derp and put, my shovel into the system and I don't catch it before it sucks it up and starts sorting it. The thought process behind that is the way I'm going to sort it. It should get retrievable much faster than what it normally would if I were to, say, put my entire inventory in there and let it sort in a single sorting fashion. Yeah. Whether that works in practice, we'll find out. I think it will. I mean, it works in my head, so it should work in practice, right? We'll see. But anyway, we have input chests here for the system here. We have 4 chests because there are 4 sides. That's about it. It won't make it any faster, so yeah. Because they're all going to be going into a single hopper system. So yeah, or a single hopper line, rather. But as far as this goes, as far as this central, the column, the design of it goes, pretty happy with it. Probably going to change it up just a little bit in between episodes. I'm thinking I want to give it a little more shape at the top, so I'm probably going to put like stairs at the top there and maybe move the stone brick down. We'll see. I'll mess around with that in between episodes. But anyway, with the crafting tables here, this is what I'm going to have for all 3 sections. And we're going to have crafting tables at the corners, but I'm going to make them hidden crafting tables. So that'll be kind of cool to watch. So yeah, there's that. And then this middle section here, this is going to be another item elevator. And this is specifically going to be for my shulker box retrieval system. And that system is going to be pretty cool. I can't wait to put it in and show you guys next episode. You know, I think you guys will enjoy it. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Yes, it's going to allow me to be lazy, but it's cool. And to summarize how this system is going to work is, we're going to have the item elevator here. Whatever shulker boxes come up through it is going to go into one, say this chest. I don't know for certain, but we'll say this chest. Put the full shulker boxes in this chest. How you request the shulker box is going to be that, say we take this chest, we're going to put a piece of stone bricks in there because that's what I want to get. Let it go, and then it will send a shulker box full of stone brick up and into this chest, along with the stone brick that you sent. So, say I decide I'm gonna put, I don't know, a diamond in there. Well, chances are I'm not gonna be bulk storing diamonds, and it'd be kind of nice to get that back. So yeah, that's how that's gonna work. And yeah, I think it'll look cooler and be cooler when you actually see the system in practice. Listening to how it's going to work sounds pretty basic, pretty simple, but yeah, you'll see how it works. Other than that, say the third chest that I'm going to have in here is going to be more for a shulker box unloading station. So say I go on a mining trip and I come back and I have shulker boxes full of ores and all that good stuff. I'll just pop the shulker boxes in, it'll unload them, and then take the empty shulker boxes and put them into a dedicated chest for them. And then hopefully, if I can figure out how to make this work, this is the only part of the system that I haven't fully fleshed out yet, which is going to be, say, the shulker box that I got of stone bricks before. If I want to put that back into the system, it's kind of a waste to have it empty out and then put the shulker box back into the chest for the empty shulker boxes. It would be nice if it could detect, oh hey, this is the shulker box for stone bricks, let's go ahead and put it back in the stone bricks bulk storage. So hopefully I can figure out a good way to do that. If I can, I'll be putting it in. If not, well, we'll have an extra chest, probably for another chest for shulker box unloading. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's what I have planned so far for this room. Again, pretty happy with how this is turning out. I just need to finish up putting in the ceiling there. And then whatever I finish up with on that pillar right there is what I'm going to put over here. So, mainly for symmetry reasons. About it. So that'll be pretty cool and something that I'll be doing in between episodes. The only other thing I'll be doing in between episodes is putting in all these items orders. Got a few of them to go. So, but that's going to be between episodes. So, as I said, I'm way over time, and sorry about that. And also sorry for not uploading the past couple weeks. Hopefully you guys can forgive me. But if you like this episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you're not already, consider subscribing. You can follow me on Twitter to know the next time I upload. But until next time, guys, have a good one.